Hey, do you know what climate change is? Nah, dude, I'm trying to do a kickflip. What is climate change? Tell me about it. Today I'll be talking about what in the world, and that's about climate change. Before anyone knew what the word climate change was, the Arctic was a beautiful place and home to the polar bears. Glaciers surrounded the Arctic. Glittering snow lay on top of the sea, and snow-capped mountains filled the Arctic. At night, the northern lights and the stars lit up the skies. Polar bears lay rest in their icy caves. Yep, the polar bears walked around in the day, hunted seals, and rested. Yet now they don't do that. Due to climate change, we are now affecting the polar bears and making them harder for them to hunt food. In this way, that the glaciers are cracking, ice is melting, sea levels are rising. Food for them was once easy to find, and now it's not. Once there was ice and beautiful snow is now either ocean or all gone. Where there are ice drifts connected to glaciers are now all gone. It's important to keep our ecosystem in the Arctic backward to where it was before it's too late. God created all living things, including us and polar bears. He instructed us to take care of his creation when he wasn't here. We're threatening his earth, and he doesn't like that. Numbers 35, verse 33 and 34. Sorry, I just have to read this one. Okay. It says, "Do not pollute the land where you are. Bloodshed pollutes the land and cannot be made for the land which blood it has been shed, except the blood has been shed who shed it. Don't defile the land of where you live." We have to do something before Jesus comes, because God cared for this planet that he created for us, and we should do something. Oh, oops, sorry. Just dancing away. Now this is going to be what is climate change? Stats and facts. I'm not going to name them all. I'll number them all. Climate change is affecting the environment in these ways. Glaciers melting, ice melting, and breaking up earlier, which is the same difference. Lakes, reservoirs, rivers, plants, habitats, anything that needs stuff or live will be gone and not gone. It's all gone. There is loss of sea ice, so the sea level is rising and increasing, causing more flooding, as you guys see on rivers, lakes, reservoirs, and oceans a little bit. Another one. Greenhouse gases keep on rising, causing the earth to warm up. As you think? Yes. Number 9. The greenhouse gases is also rising because of human activity and burning fossil fuels, i.e. coal, i.e. bones, anything that's died, including this metal. It does disintegrate, or this piece of wood. You can burn this and create fossil fuels. Another thing is, on international website, scientists say over 90% of climate change activity is from humans, so including me, my neighbor, my other neighbor, my other neighbor, my other neighbor, my other neighbor, and my other neighbor, and my other neighbor, and everyone. 10% of the Earth is covered by sea ice. That's part of the Arctic, and it is shrinking fast. Since 1994, glaciers are going down 400 billion tons every year. Wow. Every year about 294 billion metric tons of sea ice is lost. CO2 has gone up from 280 parts per million to 416 million parts in the last year. The Earth's surface has risen, or is heated up about 1.18 degrees Celsius. Since 1900s, 2016 and 2020 were the warmest year on record. So that means not blackouts, but heat waves. When we had the 2016 heat wave, and when it was the heat wave in 2020, so that would have been last year. Another thing is the sea absorbs most of the heat from the sun. So it's a good thing, but it's also a bad thing because the sea cannot absorb all the heat. Okay, another one. Okay, next scene. What's up with the polar bears? Arctic endangerment. Just kidding, just endangered. Polar bears are the largest bear in the world, and they are on the top of the food chain. So like other small predators or whatever, I'm not going to explain. Polar bears are the top Arctic predator. They are in represent of the powerful symbol and strength and endurance of the Arctic. Polar bears rely on ice for hunting, mating, resting, and traveling. A polar bear can eat 150 pounds of meat. The meat that they eat are their top favorite food is rigged seals and bearded seals. Those are their top food they like to eat. Experts say that bears have been traveling farther to find food and using more of their energy, fat, and they're losing weight and becoming skinny. Never look up what if a bear looks like skinny. Ugh. I've done it. Don't do it. They're having to find new places to call home that are closer to the ice. A loss of sea ice means that polar bears are going to human town villages and are attached to human villages because there's easy pickings. This can lead them into communities where the garbage dumps, sled dogs, and humans' food storages offer easy picking. WWF, which stands for Worldwide Fund, also states that polar bears and communities don't mix well. And that what they mean by that is that polar bears threaten their safety and people threaten this polar bear's safety, and ends up either the polar bear being killed or people having to whatever, I'm not explaining. Their polar bears are threatening human safety and the polar bears. Polar bear attacks on humans are rare, but due to the ice melting, they're coming into people's villages and attacking people. Scientists estimate that before 2025, about 22,000 to 31,000 polar bears are going to be that will be left in the world before then, and there'll still be after. So yeah. What are people doing? Organizations, and what can I do to help in this great big world? So, this is about organizations. Okay. The WWF, which also stands for World Wildlife Fund. I said last time World Wild, like not Wild Fun. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Helps to save and protect polar bears and learn more about the Arctic and how the polar bears are going to die of the loss of ice. And the organization, again called WWF, states that all recent indicators show that I don't know how to say this. Sea ice in the Arctic is melting at an alarming rate, and the problem that needs to be addressed immediately if the polar bears and other species unique to this region want to survive. I'll make sure I read it. Okay. Experts say by 2025, which is not from long from here, all the sea ice will be gone due to climate change if we don't act fast or do anything. Also, by 2025, there will be 1/3 decline in polar bear population. NASA's doing all they can do to help stop climate change or decrease. That involves taking action now. to enable a future where the environment has a living condition and has a protected Earth. If we don't take action now, our world will be a deadly place to live in, which means there will be too much carbon dioxide in the Earth that people with asthma or breathing difficulties may die because they're not getting oxygen. We have to reduce our climate change, which i.e. increasing energy efficiency, reducing greenhouse gases. So i.e. don't take these all your electric car haters, but stop buying electric cars, haters. Just kidding. It has nothing to do with this. Two nonprofit organizations work around the clock to help protect these polar bears. And that is one, Worldwide Wildlife Fund, and Polar Bear International. I wonder if I should be in school.
No, I'm gonna do wheelies. Huh? What that is? Let's go check. I'm good.
Okay. Oh my goodness. What is this? Is it recording me? Oh, there's questions here. Scene 5. Closing thoughts. I guess I have to talk about this? Okay. I guess I'll chat about this for a little bit. Okay, I'll just start chatting away. This is Polar Bear International. Probably shouldn't say that. Your actions today will help prevent potentially catastrophic changes from taking place, not only helping polar bears, but preserving the climate that has allowed humans to flourish, which means to live. It's important to educate yourself and the public on climate change. Many people still don't believe the threat is evident, but if we all work together, we can save the Earth, but climate change will still be a thing. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you like it, and that's climate change. Hope you liked it. I said twice. Okay, bye.